We turning up.
All the way up.
Let's get this show started.
Welcome to Live on the Mic podcast. I'm your host, DJ Duss. The guy next to me, the guy who's been missing for 2 weeks straight, Bamboo. What's up, Bam?
Yeah, what's good? What's going on,
We got
everybody?
a special guest today, man. The mad rapper himself. What's up, brother? How you doing, my man?
What's going on?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Doing good, brother, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro. I've got so much shit going on right now. It's keeping me so busy.
Okay.
You know he's younger than us when he's feeling good. Me and Bam are feeling sleepy. That's how we like to do it. We feeling sleepy, you know what I mean?
Just a little tired.
Haven't got that midday nap in yet.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have. I made a little breakfast and then took a little nap. You know what I mean? Everything's timed in life because I'm gonna hit the gym after this, so I got to make sure my energy levels are at a decent rate. You know, so that's what you got to do. Guys, the first thing I want. Me and Bam talked about this before, and I wanted to know your quick opinion on it. Did you have a chance to check out the top 50 rappers of all time Billboard list?
Yes, it was disappointing to say the least.
Tell me your most disappointing placement on the list.
Man, it's been a while since I looked at it, but in all honesty, no disrespect, but because I love Jay to death, but his placement on there, I just did not agree with. I feel that there are far more lyrical rappers than Jay, and of course y'all know that's where my bread and butter is lyricism. So
Right.
Mine was Mr. Buster Rhymes was like in the 20th, 21st. I was like,
that was bad too.
and let's be real, M was way too far down on that list.
M was separated by Biggie and Tupac, if I was right. And I always said if Biggie and Tupac are going to be on any list, I think they should be back to back. You know,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's 3 and 4, 5 and 6, I don't give a fuck what it is. I think you're not going to tell me there's going to be a human being that's going to separate them. Either M should have jumped them or been behind them. That's just my opinion when it came to that list.
I don't know, because the problem is both of those dudes never got a full chance to let everybody see their true potential.
But
You get what I'm
but
saying?
that's exactly right. So they came
know?
out at that time, the two hottest guys at that time, with the same amount of almost catalog, like, you know, music. So that's what I mean, to have someone to separate them to. I'm not saying they should have been higher or lower. I'm saying I don't think there's a human being that should have been shoved in between
I
them.
see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Because I'm going to say there's. So you're going to tell me that there's one guy, you know, Pac or Biggie, because I think Pac was higher. You're going to tell me M and Pac is better than Biggie now? Like, it was just one of those things. It was one of those, like, you can't separate that.
There was a couple of dudes
That
on
would
there
have
that
been a
shouldn't even
dream
been on there.
versus.
Oh, that'd have been so good.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That would have been
Absolutely, yes. I couldn't
be
agree
good.
with you guys any more than that, man. I straight up. But yeah, the list was, I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan. Everyone that watches the show knows that. I don't hate him. I'm just not the biggest. To see him number one. And that's why when me and Bam talked about this, we were wondering, what's the criteria? What
There you
was it
Well,
success?
for him, it's lyricism.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm saying? Right.
That's
For
right.
him, it's lyricism. Me, it's a full culture, lyrics, beats, flow. You know, I look at it like that. That's me. So I find it needed to shift around, and some people shouldn't even been on the fucking list. Period. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, some of them didn't even impact hip hop like they're supposed to. They didn't impact the culture.
Okay.
They just did a song, and people thought it was hot, and it's like, really? You get what I'm saying? What the fuck are you even doing up here, bro? You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know.
No, I couldn't agree with you more, man.
Did we lose him? We lost him for a sec. Goddamn.
It's gotta be that American internet, bro. It's the American internet.
You know.
It is what
you
it
hear me now? You hear me now?
Yeah, that's no.
You know?
No. We don't hear nobody all the time.
You know? I know. Plus, he's in the Midwest, right? Yeah. So it's not that great down that way.
You don't is there a reasoning for it, do you think? Or
It's the Midwest.
the fuck does that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I don't think the service is good out that way. You know what I mean?
That's some fake facts again.
I think it's like a Nova Scotia thing. You know what I mean? You know how it is when you call
Okay,
me.
but you're from a coast.
You know? I'm just saying.
You're from
You
a
know?
coast.
I'm probably totally fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
Of
But,
course
hey,
you
it is what it
are.
is. You know, but I might be right.
It's like
You never
a
know.
Nova Scotian thing. The guy's yo. By the way, if anyone doesn't know where Nova Scotia is, that's the East Coast.
That's full blown ocean.
Now you
East
said the
Coast.
Midwest. You're like,
the
nah.
Midwest, I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
The internet towers don't reach the middle of
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're
You know?
crazy, man.
I'll tell you,
He's
I'll
working.
tell you.
Don't worry, man. We're all here. He'll be back, Ray. He'll be
Oh
back
yeah,
right on.
definitely. We bring it back.
But yeah, that list. No, you're right, man. That list. I love asking people their opinion because you're right. You were talking about rap impact. I come from a DJ background of I need hits. And I'm not even saying I'm right. It's not what I'm saying at all. But hits
Yeah.
and he's sing lyricist. You know, and you know what? It might be a combination of all three that has to be important.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you can be the master of ceremony, which MC stands for,
Interesting.
then you fully had the full package, right? You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
Some people got 2 out of 3. You get what I'm saying? Some
Yes.
people just got 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just pure lyricists. But when it comes to their stage presence and other things, they don't
I
have
think
it.
that these lists should not exist.
No, I think they should exist because it makes people get better. You know what I mean?
Yep, you're back on, brother.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
Man, he's
That's
trying
all
to
right.
tell me that you're from the Midwest and the internet sucks out there. Is that true?
Well, I am from the Midwest. That's about the only part I can vouch.
Bam was coming through with his fake facts on the reasoning why your internet signal
I
wasn't
know.
working.
Midwest might sucks. I'm on the East Coast. It sucks. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Now, I just asked Bam a question. Do you think that these lists should exist?
Yes and no. I think it's good just for, in all honesty, the controversy of it. But not just that, to show props to those that do deserve it. I just really wonder more times than not about the people that actually, are the ones making the rankings, about their
Booyah.
about their real
Yeah.
immersion in the game, in the genre.
Okay, so being that said, right? Melly Mel's got big fucking flack for talking shit about him. You get what I'm saying? Now, him, history, pretty much beginning of hip hop. I think he had the criteria to create this list. You understand? Being that he's from the game and created the game. Now, honestly, he shouldn't put himself on the list because he's creating a list.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? But I think he's got the qualifications. So I don't know who even created that bullshit. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, where did he come from with this? You know what I mean? Are they sitting there going record sales or popularity? Or
Well, that's the
this or
thing.
that?
I don't think you should come up with a list without saying the criteria. Because I think even when you do certain types of shows or like some sort of talent show, it's like we're looking for this, this, and this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like if you hit 2 out of 3, whatever the case may be, that'd be dope. But I mean, when you start looking at like, we're just going to throw out this list and your guys have to eat it and offend some, you're going to tell me that T.I. is more impactful in the hip hop industry than fucking Busta Rhymes. I want to strangle some human being.
Right.
You're looking at some people and listen, and Nicki's all the way up here, and then fucking Little Kim's all the way down here. You're just like, I need to know why. That's the only thing I need to know.
Yeah. And if they were, like front and center with the criteria, there would be a lot less controversy about it. And honestly, the criteria they use will make it more or less controversial. Depending on if you're using objective information like record sales or things of that nature versus like the subjective things like who had the biggest impact on the game. There is no way to measure that.
That's right. I feel
If you go through the records, you will hear it. You will hear the impact. You will hear the change in hip hop.
You can hear it, yes, but there is no way to actually like measure who had the biggest influence on this, that, or the other. So anytime you're putting in legacy and impact and things like that, you're getting a lot more into opinions than actual facts of the game.
True. This is true. I agree with you there. Because like I said, as I'm thinking it through, I'm like, yeah, they impacted this, they did this.
Well, I think when you mean
they
by
did
impact,
that.
Bam, too, I think there is obviously going to be a short list of impactful, like the Run DMC, the NWA, even M in a certain way. You know what I mean? There is going to be
Everybody
some
impacted
guys that
somehow,
will
some way.
have had standed out on an impact,
Right.
but But I just would have loved the criteria. Hey, this is our list based on this and that and the other. And this way we could have maybe went, oh,
Go,
okay.
I'll eat
I
it.
understand this list a little bit better.
Right, I'll eat it. But
And maybe too, like, how many people were involved in the creating of this? Like,
It's one
did
dude.
5 people put it together, or did 100?
Yeah. Because you're absolutely right. Because if you look at, like, you know what I mean, even in sports, there's MVP voting. There's a bunch of experts in the game that will put their vote in certain sports. I wonder, that's another thing I would love to know. Did you get the cream of the crop of the music industry and be like, or even in the hip hop industry, and did you put this list together? And then could you, if you all
That would
wrote
be
out your
interesting.
100 list and put it together, and then it would be cool.
That
But
would
they
be
just popped
interesting.
out this list and said, "Here you go, guys. This is what it is." And a lot of us are disagreeing. I don't know,
Well,
guys. I popped up on some news, man.
what's that?
And what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly's going at the other white boy, Jack Harlow. What the
Yeah.
fuck's up with that? What's wrong with MG? Like, what Machine Gun? Is it because he couldn't handle M? Now he's trying to go to somebody. What are you doing?
That's kind of popular opinion as far as people I've talked to. Yeah, in all honesty, MGK, in my personal opinion, once he left the genre, had no business bouncing back to it, and that is not even a shot at his lyrical abilities, because MGK got bars, but when you tuck tail and run, coming back is not impressive to me.
There you go. Okay.
Man, what do you think about this, man?
Jack Harlow. Oh, let's see.
I just watched the movie. The White Man, was it White Man Can't Jump? The new one with him in it. He was all right. It was all right.
Oh yeah. Well, Jack Harlow. Let's see. All right. MGK, Jack Harlow. Problem is, Jack right now is real popular, so MGK is just gonna get swept to the side on this one. You get what I'm saying? Because he's up there. He's up there right now. So he's just trying to clout chase a little bit. That's what I think.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
You're right, and you're right. That's exactly what's happening. It's the clout chasing, but it's now to the point where it's disgusting. Now you're just like, stop. I think this is going to hurt him more. If Jack didn't even reply, it will affect.
He don't have to reply.
I would never reply to any kind of diss that came from someone that was wearing bunny ears in the fucking video.
No reply needed.
Just put up a 2-minute clip with bunny ears and go, really? That's it. Just bang, really? Diss. You know what I mean? Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a
He dated
fan of
Megan Fox.
Machine
He
Gun.
fucked that up. I don't know what the fuck's problem.
Megan Fox is fucked up probably mentally anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You ever? I'm not gonna say I've met girls with some guys that I was like, yo, why the fuck you with this guy? And then you actually meet the girl and you're like, yeah, I understand why you're with it. You're fucked up too. Like, you know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. You might be pretty, but your brain's a little mash. So shit happens. It happens, man. So another thing I saw on the news was our boy LL Cool J is going back on tour. And he's coming out with a new album.
I saw that.
Bam, you're a big fan of LL.
right.
What's your thought on this, man?
That's gonna be great. If they come to Nova Scotia, I'm all up in that motherfucker.
He ain't going
You know what
there.
I mean? I'm going. I like me.
I know you're going, but he ain't coming.
Oh, he might come. Well, if we come to Montreal, I'll make it. I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely make it. You know, I like me some Al.
Do you
He
think
puts on
that
a
it's
good
time
show,
for him to
high
drop a
energy.
new album?
It is time, because right now the old school needs to help bring each other up. Right now, they need to.
I would
You know what I
agree.
mean? And right now, out of all the old school, L still has that notoriety. He got that attention of people, right? You know, doing the films and the movies and da 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 da. So right now he's going tour, and he could bring them old school cats with him and get that back. You know what I mean? Because the old school need to make some money. You know, because the youngins, they're fucking the game up hardcore, man. You know
But
what I mean?
it does depend, though, how he comes with it, because, like, Mount Westmore, I love every dude that made that super group, but I am not a fan of that group.
Really?
Yes.
I found the
just-
combination phenomenal.
I think if they would have come at it the way they come at versus as singles, as individual rappers, I think it would, to me anyway, have lived up to the hype that had been built up around it. But to me, it just didn't. I felt like, especially the first single they released, I felt like that was phoned in.
Okay. You didn't feel the energy like they was all in the same room.
No. No.
That could happen, man. That could happen. That happens to a lot of people. We put too many good guys in one thing, and it just doesn't work out as much. And or maybe our expectations could be a lot bigger.
This is true because none of them let me down bars wise. You get what I'm saying? They all came in with bars. I guess their chemistry on how they put the song together. You know what I mean? How they put the song together was right.
I mean,
they didn't have the right conductor. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Too Short was my original inspiration. I've been a big fan of Snoop since forever. Same with Cube. All of them. But yeah, just the combination together, I felt was lackluster.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Now let's talk about you, brother, man. You released a single a little while ago. You have a new one that came out today at midnight.
Yeah.
Tell me more about those two singles, brother.
All right. Well, Cocky is pretty self-explanatory. I released that was the first single that I released a couple months ago on Spotify. It's doing well. I'm still trying to get the formula, perfected on how to get people there and the streams and everything. But it is doing well. I've got a lot of positive feedback.
Nice.
And anybody that's known me for 5 minutes knows that song is very me. As far as the new song, I did just release one. It dropped at midnight today. It's called I Don't Recall, and it is very much just taking shots at the far too many rappers that get on the mic and I've done this, I've done that, I sold this, I shot this, they back little to none of it. And so I Don't Recall addresses that. Because I've even had, people get on rhymes with me and, they're talking this big shit. Then I'm like, bro, that never happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so I Don't Recall addresses that elephant in the room, as it were, because I understand people exaggerate. That's cool. But if you out here on your rhymes talking about you hit them with the chopper and you don't even own a pistol.
There you go.
You talking about spinning bands and you just got done at the Plasma Center.
I dig it.
I'm just not feeling it.
That's been happening since day one, though. That has just been since day one.
And that's and it's funny because hip hop always been about the street news. You get what I'm saying? It's where you come from. This is what I'm doing here. And every different rapper had a different story for a different part of the country. You get what I mean? I didn't know what was going on into LA until so-and-so came through. I didn't know what was going on in the Dirty South until so-and-so came through. You know what I mean? What's happening in the Midwest until so-and-so came through. But now everybody talked about everything so much that, who's real, who's not?
Now, are you guys, as rappers, allowed to be a storyteller about things you've heard?
That's.
Can you rap more about yourself, but really it was your boy's story?
I could, but generally speaking, I tend to be the type that if I ain't did it, I ain't gonna spit about it.
That's what I'm about. I totally get that.
If it was something that one of my guys did, and I'm spitting about that, believe you gonna know my guy did it. Because like I said, the same thing with I Don't Recall, man. If I ain't been about it, I ain't spitting about it.
No, I feel you, because that was the big issue here in our city when it came to Belly. Belly was nice when his verses were sick, his bars are tight, but none of it's true. Not one fucking story is true. Not one. Yeah. And that's why he was rejected in our own city, and he had to go somewhere else and fabricate a story from someone to someone else that didn't know anything about him, and then let him down to do to whatever success he's been at today.
Right.
But when everyone was just like, it's not that he wasn't good, because he was phenomenal, but it's easier to rap about anything if you're allowed to. You know what I mean? Your story could be about anything. So rhyming's a joke now. It could be. It's a fucking Steven Spielberg movie over here. You know what I mean?
And that's where the lack of creativity comes in. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna, there's no more slick Ricks. There's no more storytelling. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
In the music, you know what I mean? Like, that's why for me, Rakim's number one. If you really listen to him, He's trying to teach you something and give you a story at the same time.
Interesting.
What a master flow. And a lot of it stuff he says goes over a lot of people's heads. You get what I'm saying? The way he puts it in there, right? So, and a lot of people are like, I don't know if he's that good. Listen to him. Listen to him again and again, and it'll hit you. And you'll be like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
And it depends, too, honestly. It depends on the intellectual level of the listener. I mean, if you're fucking basic and you're listening to some serious, like, deep thought, metaphor-filled bars, that's just going to go over your head the first time, the 10th time, the 15th time.
Until someone brings it up, probably.
Yeah.
That's fucking true. If you're going to miss it, you'll probably miss it the whole fucking way. No, you're absolutely right on that. So, brother, man, so new single drops today. What's going on, man? What's your plans? What else are we expecting from the Mad Rapper?
Yeah.
Well, I did just drop, in addition to the singles that I've dropped on Spotify, not even a month ago, I just dropped a remix with Lil Wayne on it, the My Life remix. That honestly is one of the my favorite remixes that I've done. I put a lot of heart into that one, and I feel it really came through on the finished product. And the video was phenomenal. My guy Zoe, he did his thing on that one. I couldn't be more proud. Same with the audio on everything I've done. My guy Chris Vegas is an absolute beast.
Nice. When
it comes to production. So I couldn't be happier with any of that. As far as what all else I got going on, like I said, the I Don't Recall single dropped today. I'm on the Live on the Mic podcast with you gentlemen right now.
Yeah.
Soon as I get done here, not a chance to even catch my breath. I got to run down to DuCoin. I'm going to be making a cameo in my guy Dub Z's music video that they're shooting. Turn around, get changed, and then I will be performing in a real life entertainment showcase in DuCoin later on tonight. So if you're in the area, definitely show out for that.
This guy's doing a month's worth of work for us, Bam, than we do in 1 month, in 1 day. One Saturday he's doing it.
Yep.
Damn. We have to wake up from a nap to do the interview. We're old over here. The Mad Rapper's killing the game right now. We love it, man. We love it. Brother, we don't want to hold you, man. You're very busy.
Yeah.
We're definitely, everyone, I got your Instagram link for people to follow the Mad Rapper in the descriptions. Click on that. Follow him. He's going to lead you to Spotify and all his other streaming platforms. Check out his new single.
Run up them streams, people. Run up them streams.
Thank you for being on, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're killing the game, man. Do your thing, my brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for having me. It's been great.
Pleasure, brother. Peace, man. Enjoy your day, man. Yo, Bam Bam.
Yeah. What's up?
People like him that should motivate your ass to put it in
that
gear.
Motherfucker he's going in, boy.
See, you're lucky you don't live near me, because I'd be at your door like this. Let's go make some music. Make some fucking music. You know, I'm laid off. I might just fly in for 4 months. I'm just knocking on your door.
Knocking on the door.
Make some music.
Let's go.
Motherfucker.
What you drinking there?
It's a pre-workout.
Okay.
It's when you're broke, you start to go to Walmart and you grab whatever is on special. It's some sort of like, so it's something. It's like a super energy drink.
Okay.
But it's actually more like gym formatted, where energy drinks is more Coca-Cola formatted, right? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Which, believe it or not, with a bottle of water and a scoop of this, is actually cheaper than an energy drink.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Because I think I bought like 35 scoops for like $20-some, so that's less than $1, and then these are less than $1. And then an energy drink these days on special is like $2.50, so you're winning.
Yeah.
You take one of these at work, kick you in gear, bro. You'll do the whole fucking electrical in 1 week, bro. I'm telling you that.
Just be running.
It's like cocaine in a bottle. People, don't be sniffing this liquid, man. Don't be sniffing that shit.
Don't get on that. Don't get hooked on that.
Bam Bam.
What up? What's good?
Since you've been gone, I interviewed a few OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I had DJ Regina up in here. She's producing her own song. I actually sent you an Instagram link to a girl with a bit of that reggaeton. You know, to inspire you to make some fucking music.
I've seen it.
She's the girl that's actually going to be on her joint, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So what the fuck have you been doing since you've been missing in action? I almost put I wanted to do a split screen and like it just says missing.
You should have. Send you a picture of me going.
Just missing. This is like, I gotta pop my headphones out. God
Not
damn.
much, man. Just get out of town for a minute, you know. Like I said, just been working right now, really. You know what I mean? Trying to get as much money as I can, bro.
So where'd you go?
Well, you know, went a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit everywhere. Go visit people, visit family and stuff and whatnot. Swing through. I seen my daughter too. I swing through Ottawa too for a minute, for the night, and then kept going.
Yeah, see my parents. If they find that out, they were mad that you came last time without saying hi.
Oh shit. Okay.
So dirtbag over here. Now I got a question. I'm going to be a jerk off because it's podcast worthy. Podcast worthy. I'm going to be a jerk off here.
Oh, okay.
So you have a friend that comes and visits you.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this friend.
Well, you know.
Oh no, I hope he's watching. Tell me a bit about this friend.
Oh, the one that came. He's still here.
What, does he live there?
Hey, I think he moved in, dog. You know, motherfuckers done ran up on me, moved in on me. You know what I mean? But he all right. He ain't bugging me. You know what I mean? So he's been looking for work. He's been looking for work. So, you know, there's a lot of people out here saying there's a lot of work. So he's looking for it. You know what I mean?
This guy
What
go on
else can I
vacation with you?
No. You know, actually he stayed here. You know, he's got family. He's got family out here too. And he went to go visit them and whatnot. So they about 4 hours away. I didn't even realize that it's that far up north, going up north, like Cape Breton area, up that way. And shit, like 4 hours, you know. But either way it goes, he's here, you know, he's doing his thing. He needed to get away from Ottawa for a minute, you know what I mean? So
Well, maybe he's causing shit like he did earlier, years ago.
maybe, well, no, not now, but, you know, I don't know if he's on the run. I don't know if the cops look for him. I don't know. I'll find out when they kick in the door.
This guy, when Bam and his girlfriend break up, Bam's about to marry this girl. Me and her were in a hotel room when everyone was sleeping. She was talking about marriage. This is a serious relationship. They break up. It got too serious for her.
Too serious.
The kitchen got way too hot.
Yeah. Couldn't cook.
She was like, "Holy fuck, this guy."
Couldn't cook.
Because Bam's not the serious type, but this was serious. This was in the works.
Couldn't cook.
This is the man that goes and talks shit about you. They're trying to get laid with your ex.
You know, and like who said it best? DMX said it best. You know.
No, I'm saying it best right now.
DMX said it best. You got to let people be who they are because you're going to see them for their true colors. You get what I'm saying?
The fact that he even is in your house is mind-boggling.
Like I said, he is who he is. You know what I mean?
No, you have no self-respect, is what I'm asking.
No. I got self-respect. I'm
not trying to diss you in that sense. I know you're.
I don't worry about other people. I only worry about me. You understand what I'm saying? Because
but you're going to surround yourself with pieces of shits, is what I'm saying.
You can't control other people. You can just watch them do what they do and fucking fall and crash. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean?
So the next girl you're going to be with, well, he's probably in Nova Scotia trying to hit on your ex-wife now. Well, what a fucking coincidence, right?
Hey, you never know. You know, but you don't like him. A lot of people like him. A lot of people don't like him. You know what I mean?
There's no one that I know likes him.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
You know when you see a shady motherfucker?
Sometimes people need a little help. When
when you see a shady motherfucker, you see it. Sometimes your friend doesn't see it, but you see it. You're like, oh, that dude's not a good guy. But like sometimes another friend, or even yourself sometimes, are blinded by whatever, or you're cool with it. And then you're like, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. And then you move away and there's a breakup and all that shit. And then you tell me what you tell me. And I'm like, I wasn't wrong.
No.
I wasn't wrong.
No, never said you was wrong.
No. I don't give a fuck. You could tell me if I'm wrong, but we all know that I wasn't.
Yeah, I can
and
never
I'm like,
you was
okay,
wrong.
cool. And then you call your boy and he's like, yo, guess who's at my house? And you're like, what? The fuck is going on?
You know, so like I said, some people need some help sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might need some fucking mental help.
Yeah, I do need some help. I do need some help here and there, you know. But that's what I got you for.
Fire me already. Fire me already. Fire me.
No. I like I said, something's going on, and I honestly, I can't really speak on it because I don't know too much about it. But I
don't really give a fuck. You fucking cross me. You're cross, like, dude. You have to understand that you are a really good guy. Mm-hmm. I'm a really good guy. Mm-hmm. We have a really close net circle of friends. Mm-hmm. That at any moment you need money. You need to be picked up across the world. Whatever, it's there, right?
Right.
So there's a privilege, and I don't mean this to be an arrogant prick, but there's a privilege of being our friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll be there 100%. We'll give each other credit and shit at the exact same time.
Right.
Why the fuck should a dude like that crossed us, aka you, deserve even an ounce of that?
That's just my personality. That's just me. You know, I got a big heart, man.
Live and learn, but you forgot the learn part.
I learned. That's why it never happened. I learned. That's why it never happened again. You get what I'm saying? Because I helped you don't mean I forgot.
Now, guys, you have to understand that, like I'm built really, really different.
Yes.
Like, there's a 100% chance this guy gets a slap when I see him. 100%.
That sounds like a you and his problem.
No, it sounds like a his, because mine's going to be, it's not, there's no receiving it. Nothing's going to happen to this guy.
Like I said, that's you guys' problem. But like I said, sometimes people need some help. Sometimes some people need some help and they ain't got certain people in their lives. So, you know what I mean?
Because when you're a piece of shit, you don't have good people in your life. That's what happens when you're a piece of shit.
Well, you know.
I've known junkies that weren't piece of shit that had people in their lives. But when you start robbing people or lying or fucking crossing or trying to make everyone look fucking bad, people are going to be like, yo, that's self-inflicted.
True.
You're better off. If he wouldn't have just saw the vision of, oh, you know what? I'm not going to dog Bam. Bam's a good guy. Bam's a good time. Where Bam goes, there's a party. Maybe I can meet other women than the ex that he's been with. You see what I'm saying? The big picture?
Yeah, I hear your picture. I understand.
I'm trying to tell the audience about my picture.
No, I hear your picture. I understand your picture, and the audience probably hear you. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's some things that's going on. I really can't speak on it, and I'm not going to. I'm not, in that sense, I'm not going to.
And I don't want to know. Even when you were having a beer together by ourselves, I don't even want to know.
You know, it's a real personal thing, so I won't speak on it.
I could care less.
Sometimes people need some help. You know what I mean? And
I can help
them. I think I'm the only one.
It's like a fucking injured dog, if you know what I mean. I could help.
You want to take him to the chicken coop? You can't take him to the chicken coop, Joe.
Yeah. You're in Nova Scotia. All 1,000 trees, man.
Can't take him.
So what the fuck did you do fun? Who'd you see? What's going on? You go to New York?
Family. You know, a lot of family, man.
Yeah? You catch up?
Yeah. And, you know, brother passed away and all that. You know what I mean?
How was the family doing? How were they grieving?
Everybody doing good. Doing good. You know, everybody doing good. It was expected. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
You know, then my adopted family, because, you know, I got two different families. So
That's right.
I'm trying to catch up with everybody. And a nephew jumped off a building and, you know, stuff.
I remember. Yeah. You were at the with your ex-wife, right? When that happened?
No, that was my cousin.
Oh, shit. Away. See, look, okay.
Yeah, that was my cousin who passed away. And my daughter came down, and then she came back up to Nova Scotia with us and whatnot and stuff like that. But, yeah, you know, a couple of things, you know what I mean? So
something that needed to get done? Happy you did it?
Yep. Now it's time to go away.
Well, I still have a feeling you went away, because I'm going to tell you why.
Maybe.
See, I'm not an idiot here. See?
And nobody said you was.
See, the thing is, guys, I have a big problem of listening skills. I have a listening skill problem. My goal in life is to be a mute. I want to hear nobody.
Do you hear him talking?
I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to. When I hear, I want to. No, but I got the opposite gift of completely listening, like to a T. And Bam Bam says he's leaving Thursday at 8, and he's going to be back Sunday around 8 or some shit. And he goes MIA, missing, till the next Sunday. So the mathematical skills don't add up. Then Sherlock Holmes kicks in and goes, it's interesting that for some reason that he goes somewhere down to the U.S., but there is no Wi-Fi on his phone all the time.
You know,
So
when we go away. What do? I turn my phone off. I
not
don't
if you went down to the States, you would hop on your fucking cousins or anybody's Wi-Fi. Don't fuck around. There's Wi-Fi at Tim Hortons. So that means he's somewhere else because
There's no Tim Hortons thing. There's no Tim Hortons in this.
There's going to be a fucking American Tim Hortons. There's one in New York. Don't let me be a dickhead. Times Square, bitch.
There's one in Jersey too. Actually,
So-
now you think of it, right?
oh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
So
Finish the story, finish the story.
when I've been traveling with Bam and Bam's like ultra juve. The internet ain't 100% free. You ain't getting it. That means his internet went on a couple times because when you message him, say how you doing, it says delivered on an iMessage, and if it doesn't say delivered, that means his phone is not on Wi-Fi or on at all. So every once in a while, it says delivered. So that means he hopped on Wi-Fi for a couple seconds somewhere and it went dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And my man, since he's been back, has been lying to my face and says absolutely nothing. So me being a dickhead, Jesse James is going to watch the show. I said, Jesse, this man's lying to my face. So me, I'm going to be a big dickhead and bring it up on the podcast.
No, I knew you was coming with it. That's why I'm laughing. Because
Like this guy with his
I'm gonna antagonize
fucking
you.
bullshit, lying prick. Liar.
I said I got antagonized.
Liar.
You know? I got antagonized.
A liar.
You know.
So and then I'm like, how does he afford all this shit? But I remember 2 months ago he goes, I got a new Canadian Tire credit card. My listening skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a new car too, by the way.
You got a new car?
Yeah, I bought a new car yesterday.
A newer car, maybe. 2007.
No, actually 2010. Nissan Rogue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you buy it off? What's her name? Doughboy?
No.
Doughboy's too high end for you now. He's using those sports Cayennes.
It's Cayenne and shit. No. I got it from a nice couple.
Yeah.
Got a nice couple. It's good shape. So I got to fix one thing, but here it's the rocket panels. Being next to the salt and all that.
Yeah.
So just got to fix the rocket panel on one side. So
and what? 400,000 kilometers? Well,
no. Only 2 something.
only 2 something. This guy.
Hey, all these cars are fucking high mileage now these days, man.
Get a deal?
Yeah, actually, it's a nice deal. 15.
Oh,
1500.
okay. Fuck it.
Yeah, ride it till the wheels fall off. You know me, bro. I don't.
Guys, he's not joking until the wheels actually
fall off. You know what I mean? I'll be on the fucking highway. Woo! When one wheel went one way, the other wheel went the other way. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, time for a new car. You know?
What are you gonna do with the Jetta?
I'm going to keep it for a little bit. Longer.
You don't want to bring it to like the
The
museum?
junkyard? No, man. No.
The museum.
No. I don't know, man.
Do what you gotta do. It's got to be a decoy car. Like you got to pretend you're putting like some change in there, so they break into that car.
Man, I don't know, man. The car grew on me big time. Right? So,
You outgrew the car.
it grew on me, man.
You ever sit in the back seat of that motherfucker?
Actually, never been.
I made
back
love
there.
to your back. You didn't even know it.
Oh fuck! I never been back there. You know what I mean? Like I just throw my lunch bag back there and open up the car and just keep going. Right?
Yeah.
But I think I'm just gonna roll it into a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because it's on its way out, right? So
Yeah. So you prepared yourself is what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
I don't want my insurance to change either, right? So that's why, because my car.
It won't fucking change.
Yeah, well, if I got payments and stuff like that, they're gonna make me get full.
For the both sides.
Right. So, being that it's all paid for, my insurance will stay cheap because I only pay $40, right?
Like a month?
Yep.
Well, it's fucking about $200 less than me.
So
I think I'm like $220 something a month now.
do what?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is going on over there? Back in the day, it was like $150.
I paid, dude, I think it went down this year. 220 something, 228
That's crazy.
a month. I know.
That's crazy.
One time it went up during COVID, and I said, "Why did it go up?" I called her.
Why? Nobody's on the road.
She
Why
goes,
would it go
"Well,
up?
it goes up in price when other people make claims." I said, "But who the fuck's been driving?"
During COVID.
I go, "There's no one on the road. I'm not on the road. I'm not even using my car." I'm like, "What do you talking?" Well, and I lost my shit. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to put that fucking box in your car.
They tell if you're speeding and slowing down.
They go, if you
you're a
do
good
that, you'll
driver.
get 10% off. And it's like,
Fuck
okay,
that.
I know, but then if I'm not listening to your rules, you're gonna be like, oh, you're high risk. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're gonna.
Fuck that.
There's a benefit to it, but there's also a fucking negative. I'm telling you,
There's
like,
no benefit to it.
there isn't.
None. There's no benefit to it because they sit there and dictate the price because all of the motherfuckers are in cahoots. All the insurance companies in cahoots.
Of course.
You know, because if you move, I bet you if you was to move, let's say where Calypso is outside the city,
Yes.
your insurance will drop.
Oh,
Because
really?
It's less traffic. Your chances of getting in an accident.
But the thing is,
lower.
even though you work further, but they still type that. They ask you where you work these days, bro.
Usually
It's all-
they used to ask me, do you travel more than X amount of kilometers?
Because they'll be
a
like,
year?
when I got my first insurance, when I had my big SUV, and I
Yeah,
sat down with
the
the lady, she
Traverse,
goes,
yeah.
where do you live and where do you work? And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
You
Did
know
they
what I
ask
mean?
about how many people in the house got licenses and shit that they want to
No.
put on your insurance? Oh, no?
No, they didn't ask, but they were just asking me where I worked. So it was like, so there's a minimum of kilometers per day, right, to work and back, regardless times 5 days a week, etc. So they already have an idea of how much kilometers you're gonna drive and how much of a risk you are.
Right.
And I found that was bullshit. Because what if I never ever take a claim, an insurance claim, and I've been with them for 30 years, and I decide to get rid of my license and that's it? They're not giving me any money back.
No, you don't get a dime.
It's the biggest scam I've ever seen.
It's robbery, you know?
You should put $230 aside until a certain amount. And then fuck eat a dick. And then when I get into an accident, that's where you're gonna fucking take it from. Not for the rest of my life.
You know?
It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
I don't know. You know, every once in a while, something might happen and your insurance will cover it, and you'd be like, well, good thing I got my insurance. But how often does that happen, really? You get what I'm saying? Is for some reason, cars are built to fucking go wrong right when your
Yeah.
insurance doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Everything that goes wrong with it has nothing to do with insurance. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with insurance. You know? Like when I first bought my Jeep, fucking rock hit the window, cracked the window.
Yep.
Turned out my full coverage covered windshield. I was at work. The fucking window people came and changed my windshield while I was
Oh,
working.
shit.
Yeah. Changed the shit. By the end of the day, I came out brand new windshield. Like, oh,
Did you hear that Carlos, the old host on Shooting the Shit podcast with us, his Calatic converter got stolen from his parking lot?
word, stop.
Yeah.
They went under his car
His
and
pickup truck.
sawed it off and just kept going.
Yeah.
Man, that's fucked, man.
This guy's like 17,000 kids. Like, why would they do that to him?
I didn't even think it got that bad. I see little pictures. Even here, they be putting people on Facebook. They catching people coming out from underneath the
Yeah.
car with the saw and the fucking
Yeah.
catalytic converter, and they put the picture on and say, "Let's put this person on blast." It's like, no, whip his ass, man.
I heard another. Did I tell you a story about Mario?
Yes, Montreal.
With his Jeep? God
yeah.
damn. Imagine taking a nice ass Jeep all the way to Montreal. You go outside and it's gone. And the cops tell you, it's gone.
fuck.
Like they're like it's already at a chop shop or in a container.
And that's
That we can't even spend
bad.
any resources on it.
And that's bad. You know what I mean? Like, really, why am I even giving you money? You know what I mean? Like, do your fucking job, you know? Like, come on, you know? I'm better.
Drive around the block for me at least.
Yeah, I'm better off getting in the cab and say, circle the block 20 fucking times.
Or like drive me to the nearest train station at least. Like
Wow.
just to give you a shoulder shrug, like, yeah, your shit's gone.
This is gone. Here's the bus station. Go home, you know?
What the fuck's wrong with people, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. So what else on your mind, kid? You know?
So where'd you go? Where'd you go? The people want to know. My phone's
people
going off. No, it's not.
You know? So you got some more people coming out. Tell me about that.
No, I got who do I have on? I have this girl, Tally. She's called like the North Star or something like that. She's from Montreal. She used to be a bodybuilder.
Really?
Yeah, professional bodybuilder. And she has, I don't know if she'd get mad at us because she has an oversized clit. Like you could fight it with your penis.
Really?
Yeah. And it's supposedly steroids made it bigger.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I think she's open to talk about that.
Hey,
but she's-
we always, when bodybuilders come up, steroids come up. But
Yeah.
we never talk about women doing.
yeah,
steroids,
see, that's her cool story for me. It's a cool to have her on and talk about, she's writing. I told her, because you know how it is. With me, with some, with the Live on the Mic podcast now, what I do is now you got to write me a backstory. If your backstory is up, I can't have you on now. This is it. It's game over for me. So,
Gotcha.
But I know the bodybuilding thing seems pretty cool to me. I like to know more about that. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Women on steroids. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, it was.
Enhancing drugs I heard of, but steroids, it's just something that's.
Well, bodybuilding, you kind of need that shit, bro. Those people are not fucking, dude. When I used to destroy the gym, and I'm talking about like I was fucking strong. There was one guy stronger than me at the gym, and he was like a Canadian strongman.
Okay.
But I was the only guy. I was the only guy that was I could spot for him because everyone else would have killed him.
Else, yeah.
But this dude was moron strong, like Jesus Christ, like mongoloid like power, like you're like what the fuck. But when I did dude, I was like, I didn't take any pre-workout. I didn't even take this cocaine juice before. Like I did nothing back then. Just straight dedication. Mind lifting, like I remember people were like, "Yo, man, people are looking at you at the gym." I got used to it. My dad used to come with me and they're like, "Yo, you're doing the whole fucking thing," And I'm like, I was just so used to it. But I wasn't fucking bodybuilder ripped. You know what I'm trying to say? Even at my best, even during football, even when I was playing basketball before football practice, then going to the gym and like I was a complete monster.
So what you're saying is steroids get you to that rip stage,
dude? It rips you and it heals you immediately. Okay, so I'll give you an example. You and I go to the gym tonight. Okay, we're gonna do some biceps, triceps, and chest today, and we're gonna do a good amount. We're gonna do an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna do it not even at a Superman rate. We're gonna do it at a good. Bamboo's doing 10 reps. Okay, you're gonna wake up the next day and be like, "Motherfucker, I'm dying. I'm hurting. Yes. Biceps are in pain." Steroids, you do not feel that shit. You recuperate immediately, and you can do it again tomorrow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. Oh. So that's why these guys can just fucking blast through workouts and heal and heal and heal and enhance and enhance. And it shreds the fat and it gives you the cuts and that's the big difference. That's the big difference. That's crazy. And you can have an oversized clit.
So you ever thought about doing the roids or what?
No. I don't have the money to do shit like that.
What, is that expensive? Can't be that.
For a good cycle, it could be pretty fucking expensive, yeah.
Fuck's sakes, Jesus.
For a good cycle, and it's like stabbing yourself in the ass with a needle.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really give a fuck.
I don't even like. They gave me the monitor for my blood sugar.
Yeah, see what I mean?
I don't even like that fucking thing. It hurts.
I don't. And I'm not. I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I'm at a point in life now that I just got to be above average in strength. Still whoop these little motherfuckers. And to make sure that my job during the day is not hard to me. You know what I mean? Work out enough that I can go through an 8, 12, 13-hour day and not be handicapped the next day.
Next day, yeah. Gotcha.
That's where I'm at. I remember bench pressing so much that my left shoulder was starting to feel like it wasn't even, I didn't even think it could heal. But now I'm fine. I don't have shoulder problems anymore. You know?
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying you.
But I'm not going back to that. I'm never going to bench press. I'm never going to bench press ever again. I'll do every type of fucking chest workout. Never bench pressing again. These morons that do these deadlifts. I'm so cool. I do 8,000 pounds. You're blowing your back and knee, you fucking momo. No one cares.
Once you blow that back out, that's it. It's over, man. It's a wrap, man.
It is the dumbest workout in showing how strong you are with the least amount of fucking reward. It's the stupidest thing I've ever witnessed. You know what I mean? Like these. And don't get me wrong. At a certain age, you're all stupid. I was stupid too. I was like, more weight. And then you get injured and your fucking elbow's fucked up and your shoulder's fucked up. And you know what I mean? I'm fucking 42. I don't need this shit anymore. But I do enough to make sure that if you want to meet me in the dark alley, I'll whoop your ass anyways, right? So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And I feel good today, right? So
I see your logic.
But then there's another woman, Marsha, yeah. Marsha's cool. She's sweet. She's the one that hooked with Ray Marie.
No, I'm sorry.
Marsha,
You cut out again. Say that again.
Oh, so she's the one that hooked me up with Marsha. Hooked me up with Ray Marie from Halifax. Okay. Yeah. So Marsha's on. We've talked since we interviewed Kitty Christine. She's hollered at me right away. She wants to come. She wants to come on. She has a pretty cool story. She used to be a big time photographer for celebrities and shit like that for weddings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And again, COVID killed her fucking career, and they shut everything down. And she starts to do photography for women now for OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. So she's created another business,
Another venue with what she did. Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
She's done a bit of OnlyFans herself, and she went in that lane and started doing her own thing with these models, you know.
Okay.
But there's a thing that's been bothering me on when you talk to women. A lot of these women, they think it's cool to learn how to squirt. And I'm here to tell you, girls, it's not cool.
I'm on the other side of this one, ladies.
Oh,
You
yeah?
know,
Oh, yeah?
Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. You know, so like, they out there training themselves to squirt.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Now, there's different types
Interesting.
of squirters. There's the ones that, it's a good pumpulator. You get the stream. And then there's the gushers, and the gushers, and the gushers. And you haven't even got 8 pumps in, and you're like, what the fuck?
Splash.
You're like, what is going on here? Like, I might as well fuck the bathtub. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a wrap.
I'm sleeping in a wet spot tonight.
Oh, yeah. So the problem is in this situation, is, if you're going to become a squirter, you got to be an anal taker. It's got to go hand in hand, man.
What brought this up? What brought this up?
It's bullshit. I see it all the time. They're like, I learned how to squirt. I'm like, stop doing that shit. 3 or 4 squirters in my life. I'm not happy with it. It's gonna be. It's a recommendation now. I need to be like, listen.
It's on the list. Squirter? Nope.
What do
Yeah.
you like to do for fun? Oh yeah, this and that. Oh yeah, what are your what's your goals? Do you squirt? Because it's fucking.
What do you bring to the table? You bring squirting to the table? I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want it.
fuck's
Like I
sake.
caught one in the face by surprise one time. I didn't like that one either. I'm not lying. I called Jesse at 4:30 in the morning.
My face, man.
I was looking like this, bro. I'm not lying. I was like this. I kept doing. I was doing the
Oh,
eating, and I was
my
kind of
Lord.
like, what happened? Like, I was expecting a bit of shake and bake before the warning, like a little. I didn't get that.
Not just.
Just like she was like, I'm gonna get him. They always get me.
You better get some umbrellas.
I'm going in with goggles and shit all of a sudden, man.
Fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
crazy,
I don't.
bro.
It's not cool, man. I don't really like. Fuck.
Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. So we got 2 more nice ladies coming up. That's good. They need timeline or?
The one with the bodybuilder will be sooner than later, and I think the end of June is Marsha.
Okay. All right.
End of June, yeah,
Okay.
is going to be Marsha, and then
So-
yes,
The next track, we should do that. What you call it? What's call it? Fuck, his name is the guy that produced that one. The one we
Kato
got
Crates?
for yes, Kato Crates.
yeah. What about him?
Yeah. I think we should do that track.
You should just get Caleb and Andrew on there.
We should do that one. I'm gonna.
You got dollar. You can't get a hold of dollars. Fucking.
It's yeah. You're right about that one. It's just I've been asking, and I got a funny feeling he recorded it at Cato's place. You get what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out.
I got this strong feeling that they work together.
It's
I
not
really do.
surprising.
I'm pretty sure. he did it there.
The music world is pretty small if you actually think about it. If you're from the same, it was like the time I went to the gym back in the day, and I'm working with Damien, and Henry walks in. He goes, "How the fuck do you guys know each other?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do you guys know each other?" And he goes, "Well, that's where I take Rob to record." And I set up Rob with Henry, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" You know what I mean? Like you're just like, "Holy shit, this world is small." Like if you're in some sort of industry.
Everybody,
Especially the
knows each
music
other
industry,
somehow,
especially
some way.
a producer in a studio and an artist. Yeah, you probably know each other, especially in the same genre of music, right?
Yeah.
But I think you should get. I think you should just get Caleb and Andrew on that fucking
Yeah,
trap.
I think so. You know, I think so.
I think you should
because-
present it to Andrew
Boom.
because Andrew,
then-
I think he has
then
more.
circle
Because I
back
think
around.
he's like Andrew is like me on our team with Caleb. He's the one that's gonna push
Blah, blah, blah.
Caleb a little to get something
that,
done.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I will do that. He's been doing a lot of modeling lately, actually. You know.
I like his grind, bro. Andrew Winter's grind's great.
Wait, that's his clothing line?
I don't know if it's his clothing line, but I said his grind.
Oh, it's grind. Okay, you
Like
cut
his
out.
grind. Like he's always posting something, you know what I mean? He's always doing something. He's always out there. You know? I gave you a $200 cell phone mic, Shure mic.
I'm taking it with me tonight. I'm going tonight. I'm going roller
Posted
skating
zero
tonight.
videos with it.
I'm going roller skating.
I was like, should I sell
tonight.
this on Kijiji or give this to my man?
I'm going tonight.
Bamboo means in African, I do nothing.
I'm going up. I'm going roller skating tonight.
I do
70s night.
nothing.
It's
Bamboo.
70s night. I'm going to put on an afro wig and I'm going up there tonight. You know, I got to look for my pick. I got to look for my pick to put in my afro.
Dope. That'd be. Think that's right. But that girl, the reggaeton girl, I sent you.
Very nice.
I think it could be good. We need to make 3-4 tracks, bro.
Yeah.
Little EP
The
or
reggaeton
something.
girl, she's nice. She got
We go down
skills.
south all the time. How do we not have a reggaeton girl? How do we not have a track that have these DJs play? Like we're fucking stupid.
Honestly, like, have we, all the, Spanish people, have you even heard one of them singing? You know what I mean? Just in the background, walking, working, one of the employees, nothing. They're so quiet, they keep themselves.
They hate their lives. They've been serving us fat people since they were born.
So
We leave
I don't-
plates of food uneaten. We're throwing beer out like we're pissing. And you want them to sing songs?
No, I'm.
You want them to get up?
It's funny. It's like I said. It's just like boom. It's like fuck. Because if we'd have heard someone
But the
singing,
thing is,
right?
you're not seeing the big picture. When I say give them music, it wasn't for them. It's for the tourists. If you give it to a fucking club DJ, take a picture with him, like Club Havana, for instance, play his fucking track. Here's $10. You know what I mean? And he plays it, and other people are like, yo, this is fucking dope. Because think about how many people are from Toronto, fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
Vancouver, everyone. It's not even about, there's a bigger, you're using a hub to get to other people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at a t-shirt press.
The machine.
Yeah.
What do you want? 1,500. I'm just throwing numbers, bro.
That's a
I'm
good
throwing
number. If 1,500, I would have ordered it already.
Oh fuck.
Dude, there's two types of t-shirt press.
Okay.
You know me. When I started doing my fucking studying, I
Yeah, you go down the
dissect
rabbit
the
hole.
whole
You
fucking
go down
thing.
the rabbit hole.
So it's direct to film, which is a film is it will print on a piece of paperish type of thing, and then you have to heat press it.
on. Okay.
And then there's print to garment, which will print directly onto the t-shirt. Now, both, give or take, same price. Maybe print to film is a slight cheaper per t-shirt printing, but the equipment is about the same price.
Okay.
Now, the difference is print to garment directly on your shirt will last longer in the wash,
Okay.
which you can ask for a higher price.
Okay.
That's the big difference. So I see this one from China.
Okay.
And it's pretty fucking dope. You have to do a quick spray on the t-shirt. You place it down. It prints a white outline, like a white image, like a background, so it can print directly
On it.
on the
Yeah.
white.
Okay.
If not, because the colors will get all fucked up, right?
Right. Gotcha.
Their ink is $300.
Ooh.
Prints 600 to 800 shirts.
For $600.
No, $300.
$300. Okay.
Not terrible. Not terrible. An average shirt, if you get a good quality shirt and you buy them at whatever, a decent high end, you'll be paying less than $10 per shirt per print. So about $8 maybe. That's a higher end type of quality shirt with the print. And you can sell them for $25, $30. The machine is $3,600 American, plus $1,200 shipping. That's where I was like, oh man. Trying to swingle these guys and be like, take Canadian money or Canadian Tire.
And it's coming from China.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Why
Yeah,
don't
it's
pick
expensive.
Canadian? Yeah, that is expensive. Fuck. That is expensive as fuck.
The quality is fucking ridiculous. I can send you some videos that they sent me. It's ridiculous, but fuck, man. I sell over 400, I think 411 shirts at $25 a piece to get your money back.
That's
a lot of fucking shirts.
But it's doable.
It is doable, because even with me with the graphic designing, I can make some fucking like custom shit.
Yeah, it's doable.
You know what I mean? If you wanted a custom fucking Batman shirt and put some fucking shit in the background and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I can make a one of one. You know what I mean? A one of one.
Yeah.
No one else has that fucking shirt. You ever see the Superman shirt I have with the logo and it has like the comics in there? Dude, every time I wear that shirt, people talk about that. Oh, it's a nice fucking shirt. Dude, I stole that fucking logo right off the internet.
No, he ain't admitting to nothing. He ain't admitting to nothing, people.
Come and get me. Who gives a fuck anymore? But yeah. So you know what I mean? I was just like, I just said, oh fuck, I need this new black shirt. I'm like, I'll throw this fucking logo, see what it looks like. And dude, the logo's dirty. But yeah. But I was looking at that. It's still like it's a $4,800 American.
Plus another $1,500, $1,200.
No, that's together. 48 American.
40.
Plus, then you got to convert it to ship it. That comes with a set of ink and the machine.
The
Crazy.
only thing left is trying to find a high quality shirt.
That's
price.
easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. You can still get them. You get them in bulks of like 25, 30. You don't have to get too high in the bulk. I look. That's the easy part.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was just like, okay, oh fuck, it was a thought process. Still, I was looking at while you were gone away.
Yeah.
Away.
So, oh fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a start. It's a good start.
It's not a bad thought. But bro, you need to push the music thing. We need to make one little run. We still gotta make one more little run.
All right.
We have a shitload of DJs everywhere. We have more hookups than we've ever had before we started the podcast. We know more producers. We know more artists. We know more DJs.
This is true.
The fuck are we doing? We're literally the dumbest human beings ever by not doing anything. DJ Ivy, give him a hot fucking track. We film a fucking video. He's playing it on Sunday nights at fucking at the Moose.
True. That's
Get him on in the video too.
Oh yeah. That's
Film the fucking video at the Moose.
At the Moose. Yeah, that'd be good. Then I have to bring you down. You got to come down for that, right? Though.
Yeah, I'm only coming down for business, not pleasure, because there's no fucking pleasure out there.
There's no pleasure.
No.
No.
I know why your boy's there. He's gonna realize how bad it sucks. He's gonna run back to Ottawa.
Don't let the secret out.
He's gonna go, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Don't let the secret out.
Hook him up with the big girl at the bar down.
We was there last night. Went there last night.
How was it? Was there more than 8 people?
No. Went there last night. Had 2 beers and a shot of fucking cognac and came back to the crib.
I didn't know, dude. I was so smashed when we were there. I thought it was like around the corner.
It is around the corner.
Dude, it's fucking around the corner with blocks.
Yeah,
but 5. Like my mind, you know where like the pizza place we went and got food?
Oh, you thought it was there?
Yeah. And Jesse's like, he's straight as an arrow. He's like, nah, bro, it's down there. I'm like, what? What do you mean it's all the way down there?
It's down there. Once you get a little buzz on, boom, it's right down there. But went down there, had 2 drinks, this and that.
Yeah.
One guy was fucking with him last night, right? And because there's a lot of people who work out west from here.
Oh, okay.
So they gone for 2 months, come back, whatever. Right? So he was back and he was, pocket full of money, made good money out there. But I'm pretty sure he was on coke and just drunk as a motherfucker. And he kept talking to him going, yeah, you 50-50 because of his height, right? And he's starting to get a little wound up. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let's see what happened here, right? You know what I mean? And then he took his hat off because he shaves his head now, right? So homeboy did this on top of his head. And he's like, did he lick his finger and touch the top of my head? Because I'm about to punch him in the face. Right? I'm like, I think so. Right? Just waiting for it. I'm like, I think so. But nothing come from it. So, but yeah, no, like I say, he's down here. He goes visit his family and stuff like that, back and forth. And, I think he's going back to Toronto for a wedding or something like that, family wedding stuff.
God, I don't miss weddings.
Oh, I can imagine. You know.
I don't fucking miss him
Yeah.
in any sort. I don't want to be a guest. I don't want to be the best man. I don't even want to roll through. I don't want to be a crasher. I hate that shit.
You don't even want an invitation.
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Skip me. Nothing. I don't want to DJ. I don't even want to hear about it. Don't show me any photos. Nothing. Nothing. Fake ass relationships. I'm in love. I'm getting a divorce. It's all the same shit. I hate that
I'm
shit.
in love getting a divorce.
Yeah, that's all bullshit, man. Don't fucking get married. It's fucking stupid. All right, guys, we found Bam Bam. He's not missing anymore. He's back.
No, I'm back. I'm back, people.
You were like
know,
a
we're gonna
topic
have
of
some fun.
conversation
Yeah,
at
I'm
Julie's. Everyone's like, you see Bam? I'm like, no. I don't know where he
Nope.
is.
We're going, what you
And then
call it?
Christina
We're
started
gonna-
getting paranoid. Well, what if he's this?
Actually, you know, boom, 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 been hitting me up and making me laugh, that one.
Yeah,
you know.
she's like all paranoid. She's like, oh, well, like, what if he's in trouble? I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, then I might have to Google his fucking name. What do you want me to do?
You know, no, she hit me up. And
Because dumbass decides to leave and not let anybody know what's going on, just in case he needs help, you know?
She asked, she asked if I was lonely down here. I said, no, you should come visit. I'm not lonely, you know. And this time I'll cook, because she always cooks when we go there, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, I'll cook. She said, I can't make it down there, and this and that, and said something about, I don't think I can stay out of the kitchen, because she likes to cook, right? And I'm like, you
yeah,
gonna
she's
stay out of
very
my fucking...
a little Nazi-ish when it comes to that, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to stay out of my goddamn kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
She'd like your kitchen, too, because it's a lot of open space.
So she's gonna stay out of that kitchen. Fuck that. I'm cooking, you eat. Boom, boom, boom. Get some fish.
She's not
get some
going
lobsters.
down.
She says she can't come down. There's too much going on, you know.
No, you know what I love?
She's still at the...
I'm going to tell you what I love about her.
She's still at her job?
Yeah, she's still at her job with
Okay.
a billion days off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Her daughter's the youngest, I think 20 years old. But you ask her, yo, what are you doing Saturday? She still thinks she's in like parent and marriage mode. Oh, I got to get back to you. I'm like, but it's only you that you got to think about.
Yeah, true.
She's still in that format of like, and I'm like, because I've been single. I'm single. You ask me what I'm doing next Saturday, I can tell you nothing or something.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, I got to get back to you. And I'm like, no. It's you. I'm asking. You have no more. You don't have a husband anymore. Your kids are fucking grown. Like I think it's hard. It's a different process. It's hard for her to get out of. And for some reason, she has a lot on her plate. But I really, really, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I don't think she has anything on her plate. I think people think sometimes. I think I have nothing on my plate, but I actually do. So I think the different opinions on what we're busy or have stuff is completely different. Because my plate, consists of having a couple beers. But Jesse's still, he's still telling me, man, he still wants to come down. So I've promised him I have to come down with him again, no matter what. Business or not, I got to come down. He wants to see Ivy. He thinks Doughboy's the shit. You know what I mean?
So not this time, though. You're not coming with him this time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to come with
Yeah. He wants to go. Like, that's the reason why he wants to go down. And he's like, and we got to rent the car when we land.
There you go.
So this trip's costing me a lot of fucking money. I'm renting a fucking Toyota Yaris, a small one, little small clown car. Me and Jesse are going to be in there. And you're going to somehow squeeze in the back.
Yeah, but y'all not even going to come down this way. Y'all going to probably go up that way. You're going to stay up that way,
I'm not
right?
going. I mean, I'm not going on that ride to PI. No fucking way.
Oh, okay. You're going to fly down. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
there's
Yeah,
no
all right.
way. First of all, flying, even if it's $300 a piece, I think it'll be the same or cheaper than fucking fuel there and back with his pickup truck.
So fuck yeah. And he's got two different sources of fucking fuel.
Yeah, it's the propane and the natural propane and in the regular. Yeah. So there's no way that fuck that. I'll throw myself out of the fucking truck at one point. I can't take that.
Like you're looking around, trees.
It
Fuck
is the most terrible ride. It's like you want to stop by somewhere for a day. Neither you're like, what, Moncton? Like it doesn't matter. You don't want to go anywhere. And if I stop anywhere, it's gonna be Montreal, and then I'm gonna get annihilated and come right back.
You gotta pass Montreal. Once you pass Montreal, you commit it. But honestly,
Quebec City,
you gotta get past that too.
D's in Quebec City yesterday.
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
I don't know. He's gonna holler at me when he gets back. He went there with the wife and with a couple down the street. They went there for the night.
All right.
Yeah.
They probably have a good time. It's a nice city. It's a nice city.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. It's something I wanted to always check out. I just haven't had a chance.
Oh, you haven't been up there yet?
No, not yet.
No?
Not yet.
They got a nice club. If it's still Stages. Oh no, Dago Bar. I think it's called.
The Mad Rapper.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
You know, I think it's a Dago Bar. It's nice.
Okay, I know. I don't know if I'm fucking. You know, I told you I have great listening skills, or you're just a terrible fucking storyteller. But there's something in my mind when he talks about Quebec City and the actual stupid frozen hotel.
Oh, the Ice Hotel. Yes. What
Is
about
it real beds or is it made out of ice too?
The frames are made out of ice.
Okay.
The frames are
For
made out
some
of ice.
reason, it won't register in my brain. Every time someone brings that up, I'm like, I don't know if Bam said the bed is frozen.
No, the frames are made out of ice. You're on what you call it, styrofoam.
What the fuck?
You're on a thick styrofoam.
And you
memory
paid
foam.
for this.
Yeah, actually, it was a great fucking time. To be honest with you, you know, because it's interesting because all night long you're running around trying not to be cold. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I was
Like, what if you were a sleepwalker and you decided that there's like piss in the corner? Like, does the ice start to melt?
Well, you sleep in a sleeping bag.
But I know, you know, because I remember I had this uncle one time, and it was like my aunt's husband. And I remember being in Montreal, and we're all sleeping on the living room, like a bunch of kids. And I remember he was smashed, and he got up and like pissed in the suitcase.
Oh fuck!
And he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember.
So if he was at the ice hotel and he's peeing all over the walls, like, you see where I'm going with this? Like, you can't steam clean the ice after.
No,
like,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
Like-
But no. You're in a sleeping bag, which is pretty fucking warm. You know what I mean? Like, surprisingly.
And how much was this, give or take?
I actually got a Groupon. I think it was $250.
That was a special
Yeah,
for one night.
for
nights?
two.
So you didn't get hemorrhoids from this, like?
No. You know, you get music, chilling, drinking, relaxing. You know, dress warm.
The hotel's not
actually
made out of
bought-
ice, is it?
Yeah, the whole
So
hotel.
what? They build this every year?
Every year. You know,
This is
they
so
start
fucking
building
stupid.
it's actually Quebec City used to have a zoo, so they turned the zoo into it, like the whole zoo.
Fucking sense.
It's a nice experience. You know, they got a place you can go sit.
We might
and
have to do the
warm.
podcast up there and
You know, it's nice. They got a
have
couple
you, and have you sleep there.
they got a couple of rooms with hot tubs in them and whatnot, and a couple of rooms with stoves and stuff like that.
$250 with a Groupon
Yeah, with the Groupon, $250 for two people.
for 2 nights, 2 people.
Yeah.
$125. Okay, that's pretty average.
Wasn't bad. And we still got an extra hotel just in case we couldn't make it through the night for freezing. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you got paranoid, like.
Yeah, fucking right, you get paranoid. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Fuck that. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning, you're fucking -30. You're like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
That's not it. That doesn't even make sense.
You know, but it was a good experience.
No.
I had a good
Terrible.
time. I've never seen some weird shit in my life except that weekend because that's the weekend they had the Festival de Bonhomme up there.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
no.
the
I mean, like,
Bonhomme.
that's like the guys.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, these motherfuckers up there, they got the whole street blocked off, full of snow. They're racing canoes down the street.
Hold on a second. What do you mean canoes? What do you mean?
Canoes. I swear to God.
Like with
canoes,
wheels?
Like they was going cool runnings with canoes.
And you're
down
not-
the fucking street.
you weren't offended by this?
That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know, I'm sitting there looking out the window going, is those canoes? You know what I mean? Like fucking canoes and they cool runnings down the fucking street with the canoes in the snow just blazing through and they fucking going at it. I'm like, who thought of some crazy shit like this? I was hoping to watch one of those Red Bull ice skating, you know, boom, 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 fighting ice skating down the hill thing there.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that.
yeah, like
that
the
year.
Red Bull thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
They
That's
had
what
that,
I was looking for.
They had that in Ottawa at the time when me and Snap and Abdul came and saw you in Montreal. When you came.
Oh, man, I want to see that.
They had that here when we took off. And remember, that weekend was cold. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Them motherfuckers are crazy, but I like it.
You
I
talked
like
to
it.
Snap. I tried
I
messaging
haven't
him.
spoke to him.
Sent him a message. Hey, brother. And he never replied back.
No, I haven't
Not that I
spoken
don't think he's avoiding me. He probably just didn't pay his bill.
He posted on Facebook 2 days ago or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, of a picture of the sunset or something like that.
That's cool. Brother,
What up?
friend of the show is Corinne Laframboise.
What? Friend of the show, what?
Corinne, the MMA
Oh, yeah,
girl.
friend,
Corinne.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Corinne is now invited to Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series for the UFC.
Nice.
So we got to congratulate her for that.
Yes.
Kick some
Congratulations.
ass. We need you back on the show. We need the champ.
That's right.
Back on the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, she posted that today on Instagram.
Nice.
Corinne Laframboise. Follow her. This is one badass chick. She's the sweetest girl on camera though. Mm-hmm. And then fucking demolishes you in the octagon. So yeah, she posted that today. I wanted to give her a quick shout out on that. That's
Nice.
super dope. Yeah.
Sweet. That's good. That's stepping up. She's stepping up.
Dude, man, she's in Thailand. Fucking, she goes to Thailand still. They go fucking learn something.
train,
They're
yeah.
oh, I know. That shit's serious.
I don't know. We gotta get out there, man.
Thailand, yeah, but I mean, would you date an MMA chick that wants to train in Thailand? Is what I'm saying. Give me my coffee. Bah! Gives you a fucking kick to the leg. You come home at 11, smash. Where you been? Bah! You know what I mean? Like
Well,
that-
see, that's a whole different dynamic of a relationship. You know, you know your boundaries there, right? You know your boundaries. You know,
fucking hit me no more, bitch.
and God forbid both of them go out and start drinking, and the miscommunication happens. Right?
That could be good. That'll be good. Anyways, Bam Bam, we
Yeah,
found
yeah.
you. You're back.
I'm back, baby.
We're back, guys. He was missing. I swear to God, I was gonna send a missing report on the podcast.
Put an APB out on it, brother.
I was gonna say now hiring a new co-host. I'm gonna put a flyer out there and be like, now hiring a new co-host.
Yeah,
Live on the mic. This guy goes out on vacation, takes zero footage, zero
Yeah,
pics,
yeah.
brings zero
tonight,
to the
baby,
table.
Tonight. Roller skating, baby. Roller skating tonight.
Do your fucking shit. Say what's up to Ivy for me, and we'll
Definitely.
see you next week. Peace.
Yes.